Okay, question 21. In the equation above, if A is negative and B is positive, which of the following must be true? Okay, so equation is A minus B over A equal to C. All right, so notice the question says which of the following must be true. Okay, so the answer choice that we're selecting always had to be correct. Okay, so whenever you have a question like this, which it says which of the following must be true, so I had to go through each answer choices and we're trying to eliminate it, right? So if we can find one example where it's not true, then we know the whole answer have to be wrong. Okay, so we're trying to go through and prove it wrong. So, and also for a question like this, it's always helpful to pick some test numbers, right? They say A is negative and B is positive. So instead of thinking positive negative number, let's just pick some positive negative number and plug it in, right? And see what happens. Right, so A is negative. Let's just say A is equal to -2. All right, why not? And that's negative. And B is positive. Let's just say B is positive 3, maybe. Okay. So let's just go ahead and plug in these numbers and give it a try and see which answer choice we can eliminate. Right. So if after one round elimination we still have like multiple answer choices left, then we have to pick some different test number. Okay, but for now, let's just give it a go here with these numbers. Okay, so we have A minus B over A equal to C. Let's plug it in. All right, so A is -2 minus B is 3. So it'll be -2 minus 3 over A is -2. And let's solve for C. Let's see what we get here. Right, this is -2 minus 3 is -5 over -2. And they're both negative, so we'll make it positive, right? So get 5 divided by 2, which is like positive 2.5. Okay. So when A is negative, B is positive, we know 2.5 is a possible answer. Okay, we get a positive number. Okay. So let's go through the answer choices and see which one is correct, right? So A says C is greater than 1. Okay, this is our C value. Is it greater than 1? Oh yeah, 2.5 is good. Okay, it is greater than 1. So we'll leave C there. So let's not eliminate it, but we don't circle it right away. Okay, we do have to check the other ones. So B says C is equal to 1. Does C have to equal to 1? Well, no, right? We just says C could be 2.5, right? So C doesn't have to equal to 1. So it's not, B is incorrect. Okay, so it says which one must be true. So C doesn't have to be equal to 1, right? So then, yeah, C could be 1, but not always, right? So if we just prove it, we could get 2.5. So not B. All right. So C says similarly, right? Same reason. C is equal to -1. That's not true, right? We just got C equal to 2.5. And D says C has to be less than -1. Is that true? Well, no, right? We got C is 2.5. So it's positive and not less than -1. So we can eliminate D. Right, so it just happened that, we eliminate all 3 of them, so have to be A then. Okay, so A has to be our correct answer. And when you think about this, if A is negative and B is positive, so on the top will be a negative number minus a positive, so we'll get more negative. Right, so we have a negative number, and divide by another negative number will end up as positive. And because we added a B value on the top, so the top number is always going to be bigger than the bottom. So that's why we divide, the number should be greater than 1. Okay, but again, we don't have to go through the reasoning here. Let's just, for this type of question, always pick some test numbers and plug it in and try. Okay, but we do have to go through all the answer choices and do process of elimination. So if we do have more than one answer choices left, we have to use some different test number to try to eliminate until we just have one answer choice. Okay, so for 21, the answer should be A.